Grace to you, good people all over the world. Second Chronicles chapter 17, verses 6 on your bread of life today. And the title is Taking Delight in the Ways of God. I love it. Taking delight in the ways of God. I believe it's very important for us to have the comprehensive insight into the ways and the purposes of God. It's very important to just know how God works, to know the mind of God, to know the nature of God. These are the things that should drive us in the presence of God, because we want to delight in knowing His ways. Okay, so the NKJV reads, the Bible says, and his heart, that's Jehoshaphat, and his heart took delight in the ways of the Lord. Moreover, he removed the high places and wooden images from Judah. I like it. And his heart took delight in the ways of the Lord. Taking delight in the ways of God. Have you heard people just sit there and they're always talking about Christ? They're always talking about Jesus. They're always talking about the word, the testimony, what God has done, what God is going to do, how they're walking in God. And every time they're talking, they're just talking about the things of the Spirit. Now, that's a person who's taking delight in the ways of God. Some of us, we just talk about God once in a while when we are in church, actually. When the pastor says, thank your neighbor and say something good about God, that's when you remember to take delight. But it's never been you. I want to sort of stir up our spirits to make it a 24-hour thing. You understand? So, a true believer sets his heart to seek after the knowledge of the ways of God. He knows that wisdom and knowledge of God gives him stability in all of his endeavors. The Bible says that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of your times. So it is important we understand that. Okay, so God requires not only the inward part of our worship, but truth in the inward part. There has to be truth. You understand? You don't just receive the word as merely spoken truth, but as truth divinely revealed to your spirit. That's the revelation that you attend to. So you begin to attend to any revelation that hits your spirit 24/7, because you're excited, you take delight in it. Once you have the revelation of Christ, there is a way it will move you to Him. So, such was the case with King Jehoshaphat. His heart was enlarged in that which is good, the ways of God. He was lively, he was affectionate in his religion, he was fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, cheerful and pleasant in it. What a beautiful description that I've just mentioned of King Jehoshaphat. That is what it means to take delight. I'll say it again. Lively and affectionate in his religion. He was fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, cheerful and pleasant in it. The question is this your description? Do you take delight in God in such a thing like this that I've just mentioned? So like him, our hearts should take delight in the things of the Spirit above the things of the world. And he who takes delight in the ways of God delights in the law of God. Such a person will exalt the word above all things. Do I have a testimony? Does somebody agree with me that you exalt the word above food, the word above your clothes, above your marriage, above your children? You understand what I'm saying? Do I have a testimony? The Bible says in Romans 7:22 that for I delight in the law of God according to the inward man. Very important. That's why I said, friends, God requires not only the inward part of our worship, but truth in the inward part. Very important. So my question is, my advice is, have your heart be lifted above the consideration of the difficulties of this life. Yes, the worries of life, the deceitfulness of wealth, the bills and everything, but have your heart lifted above your troubles, above your challenges, above your responsibilities, above the uncertainties of this life, and find delight in the ways of the Lord, For in that delight, the Bible says, he will give you the desires of your heart. I feel like saying it again. Find delight in the ways of the Lord. For in that delight, the Bible says, he will give you the desires of your heart. And as you do that, I can guarantee one thing, that the best is yet to come. And God bless you.